Well, you better start talking, lady. Here they are.
I suppose you haven't been strolling by this time, huh?
Something like that.
You're too smart.
Well, I was only 4 blocks from here when Spud gave me the call. Is it my fault I got here ahead of you?
Who is he?
Mr. James Smythe.
And who are you?
Miss Hilda Lund, secretary to Mr. Smythe and Mr. Brock.
Suppose you tell us all about it.
Well, I opened the office as usual, then I came in here. I came upon the body of Mr. Smythe. I knew at once he was dead. I immediately telephoned the police, and I haven't touched anything.
See anything of a gun?
I saw nothing except what's before you right now.
Not suicide. Looks to me like he was shot with a .32, same as the other fellow. Bullet went in the left, came out behind the right ear.
Chief.
.32, all right. Might get the coroner, Phelps. All right. Miss Lund, you mind stepping in the other room? I have a few questions. Miss Lund, you any idea who killed your employer?
Yes,
Who?
by a gambler named Blackie Atwater.
Lorimer? Find out when Smythe was last seen alive. Get the elevator operator, scrub woman, the tenants on this floor, clerks in the candy shop on the ground floor. Get all the information you can.
Say, Chief, about this Atwater. I know that bird. He hangs out at the Lido where I can get...
Never mind, do as I told you.
Yes, sir.
Sit down. Miss Lund, perhaps you can tell me why you suspect this man, Atwater, of killing Mr. Smythe.
I heard him threaten to kill him if he didn't, Well, that was all that I heard.
What was all that you heard?
Just what I told you. This Atwater came into the office day before yesterday, and he was very angry when I told him Mr. Smythe was busy. Snapped at me in the most ungentlemanly way.
Snapped at you, huh?
Yes. Anyway, when Miss Smythe was free, this Atwater, he went in, and I went to the door and listened.
Yes?
I heard him say, "Why, you dirty." I can't repeat what I heard.
It isn't necessary. What are they quarreling about?
Well, I don't know. I didn't hear enough of the conversation.
Come, I want to know. What was it, gambling debts, perhaps?
I don't know.
Where do you live?
At the Bellevue Hotel, just round the block.
The coroner will be here in a few minutes to take the body. You better look through your files and let me know if anything is missing. Oh, yes. Where's his partner, Mr. Brock?
Mr. Smythe received a telegram from Mr. Brock yesterday morning, saying that he'd be in this morning on the Statesman, and he'd like to have a car at the station to meet him.
10:20 now. That gives me 15 minutes.
Mind if I go with you?
Meet Brock?
Yeah.
Suit yourself.
Ed, how much do you think she held out on you?
Plan B. Mr. Brock.
Yes, sir.
Keep yourself away from the town. I may want to ask you some more questions.
Yes, sir.
You get anything out of him?
As far as I can learn, he knew nothing about the murderers.
Oh, come on, you got something. Come on, kick in, Ed. What do you got?
Established an airtight alibi. Stayed in the washroom all night. Train sick. Conductor and porter both swear to his story.
Don't you think he deliberately manufactured that alibi?
No. What do you know about the reputation of these guys?
Oh, cheap little shysters. They'll take anything from bootleggers to shady divorces. You know, that sort of thing.
Oh. Send him in. Come in, Wilson.
Captain, I believe I've learned something you'd like to know.
Right, shoot.
Well, two of my fraternity brothers, who wish to keep their identity a secret if possible, they're in training. We're out with Mal Jennings Thursday night.
Now you're going to tell me these two men heard Jennings quarreling with a certain party, right?
How did you know?
Guessed it. And the certain party is a gambler named Blackie Atwater.
Yes. I believe this Blackie threatened Jennings' life.
Exactly. Thanks very much. Anything else?
No. That's all.
Are you going to pick up that water?
I've already given the order.
That for publication?
For obvious reasons, keep it to yourself, will you?
Say, Chief, I've just been over talking to the night clerk over at Smythe's hotel. He tells me that Smythe received a phone call about 10 minutes to 12. And the clerk had nothing to do, he sort of listened in well.
What did he hear?
Well, he heard a party ask Smythe to come over to his office right away. Said they couldn't wait until morning.
Did the party that called give any name?
Said it was a woman. It was Lillian Boyne.
Well, well. Did Smythe leave right away?
Well, he left a few minutes after 12. Oh, the coroner sent that over. Said they took it out of Jennings.
J for Jennings, huh?
Yeah. S for Smythe and B for Boyne. Shot this one into a bucket of sand out of the gun we found in her apartment.
See here, Ed, you're all wrong. That call came for Smythe around 12 o'clock. And at 12 exactly, I was walking up the steps to Lillian's apartment. And I stayed there until you two guys came busting in.
Sure you haven't set your watch since last night?
What I've just told you, I'd swear to on any witness stand.
Don't doubt your word, Bill. But that gun...
That gun was in her apartment from 12 until you took it away with you.
And Smythe couldn't have been killed with that gun.
Absolutely impossible.
All right, Bill. We'll see. Wait till we photograph these slugs. Come in.
Hey, Bill, the office wants you on the phone. Thanks. Mind if I use your phone, Ed?
Go ahead.
No. Listen, I got him on the booth out here.
Better take it in the booth, Bill.
Hello? Thought you'd like to know that I'm investigating the Jennings case.
Well, I'm glad you've thrown your hat in the ring at last.
The president of the university threw it in for me. Bill, you know how I stand with the police. They probably won't cooperate with me. I'm a little late in getting started, and I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Glad to help you. I'll be right over, Doctor. What kind of alarm ago?
One of the dicks just brought in Smythe and Jennings' fingerprints, and they're in there checking them now. Kine's got a hunch that one of them may be an ex-con or something.
Listen, Spot. Did you see Kine take anything out of that top drawer?
He never even touched it. Bill, you can't do that.
No? Watch me.
Oh, gee, Bill, Captain Kine will freeze you for this.
Where did you get those bullets? Stole them.
Stole them? You must be crazy. Those bullets are evidence of the most important kind. If you get caught, it might mean a term in prison.
Yeah, I know that. But I had to find out if they were all fired from the same gun.
We'll know that just as soon as I can check the rifling.
The old man's wild. Say, what are you going to do about it?
Does he know who got him?
Well, he has suspicions, and he's not a bit backward about voicing them either.
Well, there's nothing to do but beard the lion and his well-known death. Come on, give me moral support, will you?
Not me, fella.
Spot, tell the boys I died fighting.
I'll tell him you died talking.
Oh, it's you, huh?
In the flesh, not a picture. Anything new, Ed?
Yeah, in about 2 minutes, there's going to be a new murder.
Well, maybe I'd better phone the office.
That's enough kidding. Where are those slugs?
What slugs?
You know what slugs. Where are they?
Well, the last time I saw them, you put them in the top drawer. Well, here they are, right under these papers. Just where you left them. You better put them in the safe.
Think you're smart, don't you?
I don't know what you're driving at.
I had a hunch these slugs would check. If they don't, I know you switched them on.
You know very well Smythe couldn't have been killed with that gun while it was in Lillian's apartment.
You got a crush on this girl. And you'd swear your life away to protect her, wouldn't you?
More than a crush, Ed. I'm in love with her.
Huh. Where'd you take those slugs when you took them out?
Dr. Hawley.
The check?
Yes.
All three of them? Have to bring her in. Sorry, Bill. You're taking this pretty much to heart, Bill.
Who wouldn't?
Don't jump at conclusions. The girl probably had nothing to do with the actual killings.
Certainly she had nothing to do with the actual killing.
But she's mixed up in it, Bill.
Oh, what's the use? There's nothing logical about the whole case.
Not much, I'll admit.
And you'll have a sweet time getting a conviction without more evidence than you've got now.
Let me tell you something. I'll have a lot more evidence than I've got now before I even try for an indictment.
You'll need it.
Have to excuse me now, Bill. I've got some work to do. Where are you going? See Lillian Boyne?
She's home, I'm going to say.
Better tell her not to take a run-out powder.
She wouldn't, even if I asked her to.
Come in, Bill.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I was sleuthing today.
Rotten.
Any new murders this afternoon?
Not a murder. They'll be able to fix something up for you tonight.
Anything new, Bill?
Yes, several things. Dr. Hawley started an investigation.
Anything else?
Yes. That gun.
Mine, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
What about it?
It was used to kill both Jennings and Smythe.
Well, how do they know?
They compared a bullet from your gun with the others.
There must be some mistake.
No mistake possible. The grooves on the slug's checked. Want some more?
Yes, go on.
Police are looking for Blackie Atwater.
No. They can't.
Why not?
Not Blackie. Be quiet, Anne.
Why not, Blackie?
That's enough, Bill.
What do you mean that's enough? If I want to ask her questions, that's my business. And don't get the idea you can stop me. What do you mean
Well,
by
I
that?
will stop you.
Oh, dry up, will you, Lil? I'm not taking orders from you. What's that?
I guess it's someone at the door.
Hello, Lillian. May I come in?
Yes.
Anne, you little fool, get out of here. Go on, get out. Take a taxi. Go home and stay there. I'd like a drink, Lillian. May I help myself?
Please do.
Mind if I have a look in your dressing room?
Why?
Well, here's the idea. I got here at midnight last night, and Smythe was killed soon afterward. Now, I want to find out if anybody planted that gun in there while I was here.
Go ahead, look.
Have you locked that window since last night?
No.
And that gun must have been there all the time I was here.
That's what I told you last night.
Ed must have been lying when he told me that third bullet was from your gun.
Did you ever know a Dick that was honest?
Yeah, several of them. They're as common as honest gamblers.
Very, very clever. What's the latest dirt on the murders? Anyone under suspicion?
Yes.
Who?
You, Blackie.
You're a liar, Bartlett.
Go ahead. Have it your own way. But if you're thinking of blowing this town, you'd better guess again.
Who's going to stop me?
I am, indirectly.
How?
The minute you leave this apartment, I'm going to telephone the police. And if you don't think I won't, there's the door. Go ahead, try me.
You won't telephone from my apartment.
Why won't I?
Because I asked you not to.
And in the meantime, what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to stay right here and keep your mouth shut
All afternoon?
until the police get here.
Just what do you mean by that?
Captain Kine will be coming up here shortly. He's coming after Lily. And he won't be broken-hearted when he finds you here.
Did you arrange this little coup?
How could I? I didn't know you were expected.
But it will be quite a feather in your cap, won't it?
I'm not in the market for feathers.
Quite a comedian, aren't you?
Well, what about it? It's a .32. Fully loaded. Might have got me.
Give me the police station.